Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
So, can we meet you?
My name is Asuzu Chinonsu Charles Blaise. I'm from Imo State. I born and brought up in Ajegunle. Basically, I spent all my life there in Ajegunle.
So, we are very aware that you are the CEO and founder of Blaisewise Entertainment.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your brand.
Yeah, Blaisewise Entertainment is generally an entertainment brand focused on youth empowerment. Basically, wanted to own an entertainment company whereby I would empower youths, help youths like myself, both those coming up and those aspiring to do stuff for themselves, even those that have actually lost hope of what to do with their life in years to come and all. So I set up this project, Blaisewise Entertainment, to do events like basically I've been doing events like Face of Healing. I started from my school, Face of Healing. I've done 2 editions of it already. I do Face of Healing. I've done a couple of projects like reaching out to the secondary school students and all with giving out of sanitary pad and everything. So I felt since I've been doing something outside to empower youths, which almost 99% of people working for me are youths basically. So since I've been doing something in my school, why don't I just come down to my own hood where I grew up from to do something?
Okay.
And I've had this project, this idea about Ajegunle Got Talent in my head for a very long time. I would say since I was in secondary school. So I felt okay, I'm ready. Yeah, ready. Let me just do something to give back to my own community, ask for support and everything. So that was how the whole Ajegunle Got Talent came about.
Okay, so basically your motive for Ajegunle Got Talent is youth empowerment.
Yeah, youth empowerment basically. Because aside the whole talent thing, I know most people like, what does youth empowerment have to do with talent hunts and also, but the brand Ajegunle Got Talent is not just about you knowing how to dance, knowing how to draw or so. But after the whole project of Ajegunle Got Talent, the whole talent hunts, we're trying to do something for the community, things like skills acquisition. Normally, people say made of skill acquisition I've been doing in Ajegunle, which I won't deny the fact that I've been seeing. But this something we're trying to do is not skill acquisition of trying to be an hairdresser and you'll be learning under 6 weeks or whatsoever. We're talking about paying a full-time learning schedule for you. If it's going to take a professional hairdresser to learn for like a year, you'll be paid. You will be enrolled to a particular hairdressing salon where you learn your hairdressing, the normal rate which Blaisewise will take care of. And if it's catering, if it's barbing, if it's education, definitely most people don't have talent, but they believe in education. Those are people who could not have the opportunity of going to school because their family could not provide for them and all. Blaisewise is there for them, and Blaisewise is not just there. We also have Blaze Foundation, which we'll be working hand in hand with. But right now, I just want to work with Blaisewise for everything Ajegunle at the moment. So when Blaze Foundation is ready, we will work hand in hand in doing all those projects. So
we are very aware that you have had several projects. So tell us, what is it about Ajegunle Got Talent? How did it come about? What is your motive behind Ajegunle Got Talent?
It's like me trying to do something for the hood that actually made me. So I'm trying to do the Ajegunle Got Talent, which is a very big project, like the biggest project I've ever done so far. And generally, it's trying to like empower youth from Ajegunle, give them a voice and a platform whereby people get to meet them, know them, and opportunities will come in. Like I'm talking about the musicians, the dancers, the artists, and all we have already on in the competition. So we're trying to give them like a voice, whereby people would come in, see them, think of endorsing any of them for whatsoever purpose they think they fit in. And Ajegunle Got Talent is not just a talent hunt, because that's what people majorly see it as. Ajegunle Got Talent is like a platform set up to empower youth generally in Ajegunle. And this I'm talking about is not everybody have that talent of dancing and all that. So we're thinking of doing like outreach to empower youth there in Ajegunle. Like for example, a lot of people there wants to be a professional hairdresser, a professional barber, a professional tailor or fashion designer, like it's been said. But they don't actually acquire this knowledge in that short period of skill acquisition they do generally, which will last for maybe 6 weeks or more. They could actually have the basic knowledge about that, but it won't give them what they want. But Ajegunle Got Talent is like an opportunity for them, because we won't just be setting up a community skill acquisition program or whatever. We'll be getting them into a professional outlet or brand whereby they will get to learn skill acquisition. For example, the hairdressers, you'll be enrolled into a company that's based on hairdressing, hair making, and all. So you will learn the normal duration which you're supposed to learn to acquire all the knowledge. If it's 1 year, if it's 2 years, Blaisewise will take care of the bills and all that. And this is not just skill acquisition I'm talking about education aspect too. So not everybody has that opportunity of the family to go to
school.
Go to school. I'm talking about even a secondary school, high institution, and all that. So Blaisewise will start like a company there for the people, there for the community.
And that is outside
Ajegunle Got Talent.
Okay.
So these are things that will be running day to day in Blaisewise, and Blaisewise will be working hand in hand with Blaze Foundation, because Blaze Foundation we're still working on it, but it will be finalized soon. And when Blaisewise Foundation is ready, they work hand in hand to do the outreach and all that. So that's generally what we're trying to do for Ajegunle.
You have big plans.
Yeah.
Generally, what has been your challenges? What challenges have you been facing, or have you faced as regards Ajegunle Got Talent?
Oh, I'll say quite a lot, but I want to start with the sponsorship part. It's been very, very difficult to have people, to bring in people to sponsor the project. We've sent out proposals, we've tried to reach out to a lot of people, but it's very, very hard to have people sponsor and all. So if these people will support the brand, the stars that have made it out of Ajegunle, who have supported the brand and all. Yes, a lot of them are following the platform. Quite a lot of them are following the platform, but trying to reach them has been very, very, very difficult. Even the ones who are able to reach out to, it's been difficult to have them support the project. But thank God, I wouldn't mention all this without giving reference to Mastercard, who have actually been support the way you think he could. But right now, I think him alone can't actually do this. He can't actually be the only voice for this platform.
What do you expect? What are your possible outcomes from this talent show, this outreach? What do you expect to get?
Okay, what I expect to get in return.
Not financially.
Not financially,
yes.
Obviously.
The impact.
The impact. One, like, one of the major things I think I hope to achieve at the end of everything is the community being recognized. This talent will be noticed, like will be recognized by the community, by everyone out there. It will be a very big thing for me.
Fine. So you said you've done Face of Uni Learning.
Yeah, I've done Face of Uni Learning.
Okay, you've done how many editions?
I've done 2 editions. My first edition was last year. It was a very, very, very successful event, and this year event was way bigger and successful. And right now, Blaisewise is going big in Kwara State, because we're trying to do something bigger aside just learning. So we're trying to do something like Face of Kwara.
Okay.
So Face of Kwara is going to be very, very big, and it's Blaisewise powering it also. So
what are your future plans for Ajegunle Got Talent itself? Hope it doesn't stop here.
Definitely. At
the end of the day.
No.
Okay.
No. I don't pray it does. Like, I don't really pray it does. So that's what I'm trying to see, if I'll be able to have partners, sponsors coming. Aside the sponsors, partners that we make sure that this thing keep up, like it keeps on going year after year. Like after this edition, we have next year on planned out. After next year, it's been planned out and all. So we're working towards that right now. I have a manager doing that. Everybody on the team working towards that. So it won't be the last one.
We are very aware, or the social media has given us the picture that Ajegunle is a very notorious place. We get to hear about gang fights, crime at its peak, teenage pregnancy, and all of that. How is it possible that we still have very good talent, raw talent coming out from it? In fact, I know we have others who are already very established, and we still have them again that have not been discovered, that you are trying to discover. So how is it possible that we still have people like that?
Majorly political crisis are most of the reasons why this fight is happening. Like the recent ones happening right now is political beat that is causing all this. Amidst all these things, we still have great people that still made it through. People like Imoni, Casey, Daddy Hughes, the living legend. We have Baba Bayu, we have African China, we have Mastercraft, we have Shafemi. The comedy part, we have Pensu comedian, we have Elenu, we have Short Family, we have Monica, we have Adaime, we have for the actress part, we have a lot of them. Yeah, she's an actress, she also do comedy. She's very funny. We watch the Johnsons, you know, and all that. So for the football aspect, we have people like Ojon Igalo, we have Anthony Wakeme, we have Tony Wakeme. So these people actually came out from Ajegunle, despite this whole negative vibes and negative stuff being talked about at Ajegunle. So me, I'm just trying to set up another platform to bring out more people, and I'll tell you, this fight has nothing to do with the talent in Ajegunle. So we believe no matter the negativity around a particular community or environment, people still come out strong.
Thank you for coming and thank you for having us.
Yeah,
so hopefully we hope that you come out and support you. And definitely we are looking forward to seeing greater things from Blaisewise. So thanks for coming and thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.